First time watching New Era Maiden live. Let's do this. So when I used to go and watch Maiden back in the 80s, I mean right at the very beginning, they used to play theatres, which I know is kind of crazy, right? Like I mentioned in the Flash of the Blade reaction that I did a couple of weeks ago, you know, they play places like Colston Hall in Bristol and St David's Hall in Cardiff, and they even play down in Cornwall. I know, it's kind of nuts, right? But they weren't playing arenas then. And actually the last time I did see them live was still decades ago, and it was part of work. So, I mean, it was great because I got to hang out with Maiden. And when I was helping to arrange some of their pre-show stuff, I got to meet their crew, including the famous sound engineer from that time, Doug Hall. It was a really nice bloke. But as for New Era Maiden, I just haven't seen anything at all. So I want to put that right. Now, I know watching a live DVD performance isn't the same as watching them live, but it's the next best thing, right? So I've selected a song that I heard for the first time only a couple of weeks ago called Paschendale. Now, the reason why I wanted to watch this one live is because out of all the New Era stuff, well, it's the only one that I know. And rather than focusing on the music and the lyrics, I just want to enjoy the live experience, you know. So it's Paschendale, live from Dortmund in Germany, and it was featured on the Death on the Road DVD that was released in 2006. So it's not exactly new, but it's new for me, right? Okay. I mean, you have to start somewhere, right? All right. Oh, that's obviously a battlefield, right? Silhouettes of soldiers as well. Very atmospheric. Maiden have always been good like that. Building momentum, right?
What passing bells for these who die as cattle? Only the monstrous anger of the guns. Only the stuttering rifles' rapid rattle. No mockeries for them from prayers or bells. Nor any voice of mourning save the choirs. The shrill, demented choirs of wailing shells.
That was Bruce, wasn't it? Bruce Dickinson. I don't know what the poem is. Yeah, we're getting near the battlefield now, aren't we? I remember this start. Adrian Smith.
In a foreign field he lay, lonely soldier unknown grey. On his dying words and praise, tell the tale of Paschendale.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We live all that he's been through, lost communion of his soul. Rust your bullets with his tears, let me tell you about his years.
There's Bruce, behind barbed wire. Almost like he's looking over a trench or something, right? Oh, here we go. He's in full military garb. Three guitarists as well. I remember this is the chorus, right?
No chance to live again. Oh, far away. No chance to live again. The bodies of hearts and numbers. The sea of death and overflows.
Steve's on the backing vocals. He's always had a great voice, hasn't he, Bruce?
Some people know the truth. Tell the tale of Paschendale.
Adrian Smith is playing quite a lead role in this track. Three guitars together. Now that's new for me. Nice chord change as well, isn't it? I suppose the third guitar gives him an extra layer of elements. He's got the West Ham colours on his guitar strap. Adrian's taking the front row, isn't he? Ah, Mr. Murray. What's Bruce up to? Did he start running around? Steve Harris with his leg up, iconic, isn't it? When I first heard this track, this solo really surprised me. Oh dear, Bruce has been shot, I think. He's hanging over the barbed wire. That's in the lyrics, isn't it? Yeah, I remember this. the chorus, right?
A chance to live again.
Yeah, it's a good sing-along chorus.
But the war, no chance to live again. Coming home, far away from the war, no chance to live again. Coming home, far away from the war, no chance to live again.
So Adrian Smith and Steve Harris mix it up with the backing vocals, do they? Or?
See my spirit on the wind, cross the lines beyond the hill. Friend and foe will meet again, those who died in Paschendale.
Phew. That was impressive. I tell you what, there was a lot of darkness on stage, but what I thought was really effective, especially at the beginning, they used a lot of just flashing lights and then darkness. In a way, it's kind of like mimicking, like a dark battlefield. And yeah, if there's artillery shells and explosions, then suddenly it goes, it lights up and whatever, and then it gets dark again. And it looked effective. I can imagine if you were there in person, it would have been even better, right? And I have to say, Bruce in his uniform, right? I think that's a German uniform he's wearing. But actually, I think that's a really nice touch. Because, they're a British band. But as we covered in the reaction that I did about Paschendale, the studio recording, it's a song that doesn't glorify war, and it's basically, if I remember rightly, there's a part right at the end where they say about the spirits meeting, as if, in life, these soldiers are pitted against each other because the generals have forced them to fight, but in death, they meet each other. If you're a soldier from the British Army or the German Army and you've died, you're victims of the same war. And I think it's just a nice touch that Bruce Dickinson is wearing a German uniform, because basically it's not picking sides, because there's no winners in war, right? And I think that's kind of the message that Maiden is putting out there. And great to see 3 guitarists on stage. That's a new one for me. The third solo didn't surprise me this time, because of course I heard the studio version, but still. And yeah, live, the quality of what they're doing, and I'm assuming in 2025 it's still like that. Yeah, I don't recall seeing Adrian Smith in the 80s taking such a lead role, if you can put it that way. But he's like the vocal guitarist in this particular, or at least in this live version. My first new era Maiden live. And I know they've done quite a few tours, right? In terms of Maiden stage set, that was very modest. But like I said, the way that they implemented the lights and the darkness, it was perfect for this song, right? Yeah, that was really, really good. Enjoyed that. Up the irons.